Hi everyone, to the game summary of Dragon Quest I, the first console JRPG in the history of gaming. All shown footage is captured from the original Japanese NES version and the help of a translation patch running on the Radeon 5. If you are interested in how Dragon Quest, or as it was called in the West Dragon Warrior, came to be, check out the link in the video description, or the one up here. As the nature of a summary suggests, this video contains all sorts of spoilers. So if you want to experience the game blind for yourself, please leave now. Everyone else, enjoy the ride. Most uncreatively, we name our main character according to what he is to become. Hero. The game starts with Hero being summoned before King Lorik, telling us that Hero is the descendant of Loto, a hero that transcended from the heavens, long ago, to seal away the monsters with the help of a light orb. Yet a new evil appeared, consuming this orb. The so-called Demon King, cause of all this turmoil, needs to be defeated and the orb retrieved from him. To achieve our quest, the king gifts the content of 2 chests to Hero, as a head start. One containing 120 gold, and the other a torch. As instructed by the king, we open the chests and speak to the people using the menu and the direction. Doing so, we learn of Princess Laura being missing. The king keeps being quiet about it, even though the great sorrow he feels. From the 2 door guards, we learn of a nearby town to get equipment from and rest at the inn for recovery, as well as how keys work in this realm. Apparently, there are one-use throwaway items. Moving downstairs, a few more closed doors are to be found. As this is the first game of its kind, the NPCs explain to us how leveling works, and that we will get attacked by monsters when we travel outside, and how to save using a return spell given to us by the king. Leaving the castle, we find the next town in direct sight, just a few steps afar, and across some water another castle. Since Hero is completely unarmed, we head towards the town, finding an item shop, armory and inn. A villager informs us that the other castle we saw outside was the one from the Demon Lord. Apparently it is a frightening sight to behold. Talking to the people, Hero gathers clues of a town selling more keys, and a town named Garai, or Garai, which is to be found on the west coast. And also that many have come before us who went on the same quest, but they all died on the attempt. At the armory, Hero decides to spend his gold on a club and some clothes, as his first equipment. Wearing the best we can afford so far, Hero is ready to fight his first slime, the most iconic enemy within the Dragon Quest series, gaining as reward 1 experience point and 1 gold. Exploring the closer surroundings of the castle and town, Hero runs into the ever-same 3 enemies. Fighting itself is rather simple. So far we make our choice between attacking or running off. The more tricky thing is to monitor Hero's HP and start the way home early enough to not die halfway back to the inn. Also, we need to be wary of enemies flinching and surprise attacking. which are thrown at random into the mixture. Our first expedition ends with Hero reaching his first level and returning to the inn to recover, for the price of 6 gold. There is a guardsman also staying at the inn. He pleads Hero to inform the king that his quest to find the kingdom's princess has failed, revealing that King Lorik has been sending out troops to retrieve his daughter back on his own, and not just rely on a hero that comes from far away. Making further steps out into the world, Hero has come to level 5 and learned 2 spells, one to heal his wounds and one to inflict damage on his enemies. Equipped with a new shield, he travels further to the north, passing by a cave in the middle of a very small desert, till he reaches another town. The town is named after its builder, Garai. It offers more expensive gear and hints on Princess Laura. Rumors have it that she was taken by some monsters to a cave in the east. On the way back, Hero enters the cave we just passed by before. It's pitch black inside, but thanks to the torch the king gave us, Hero can make out a way to the lower level and discovers a slab. On it is the writing of the legendary Loto. Loto addresses the finder of this slab as his blood and informs him that it takes 3 items to reach the island of the Demon Lord's castle. Those items were entrusted by him to 3 wise men and should be now under the guard of their descendants. We are leaving the known areas and crossing the first 2 bridges, past another yet larger desert. A small settlement can be found in the middle of a giant forest. It's a place full of rumors about Rimulda in the south, where keys are supposed to be sold. Another legend speaks about a flute with strange powers. It's said to bring golems to sleep. Also, we need to learn that normal swords won't do when facing the Dragon King. Determined to prepare for harder monsters, Hero explores the area and finds by chance a way through a thick forest to a secret hideout far in the north. In there lives an old man guarding a treasure chest. He won't grant us access though, unless Hero finds a silver harp for him that can call monsters. Exploring the surrounding of the forest settlement, a tunnel can be entered after walking through a poisonous marshland. It's pitch black inside again, and this time enemies are lurking in every corner. Trying to make a way through it, Hero stumbles into a dragon. The beast's attacks are beyond Hero's might, and he tries to run. Yet there is no chance to escape, and eventually Hero falls victim to the nasty green lizard. A moment later we re-awake before King Lorik, who is deeply disappointed in Hero failing. Also, half of our money is lost. This sets the focus on first training on more bearable monsters, before heading out again to explore the unknown. Some hard work later, and now a bit better equipped. We make a trip to a cave that was visible from a former training spot, just a bit south of the King's Castle. A tall group of mountains blocked the way to its entrance, so we had to take a long expedition along the west coast to come into its reach. This cave is more complex than the last two, and as usual, dark as can be. Hero is confronted with new enemies, but they remain controllable. On the cave's second level, we find a ring. According to the manual, this should help us in future fights. The way out proves to be more challenging than the way in though. Almost all healing options were depleted before we finally were crawling back to the surface. Hero escapes the darkness just for a short while, before re-entering the tunnel of the Green Lizard. This time equipped with new gear and a new spell. The power to enlight the tunnel. A spell stronger than the rays of the torches we were limited to before. With its help, Hero manages to sneak out of the tunnel by taking the fastest way and avoiding the confrontation with the dragon.